What's saying? This your boy Frodo Bang. Shout out to Grape T News.
So now we're gonna talk about this situation that's going on with Drake, man. With Drake, okay? And I should have added this person to the thumbnail. I might do it afterwards, but let's go. Shout out to Hip Hop DX for the article. It says Drake's home targeted by Pow Pow Bang Bang that leaves his man, a security guard, seriously injured. Okay. It says Drake Toronto home is the center of a police investigation after a Pow Pow Bang Bang occurred near the property, injuring one person. Toronto police revealed in a brief post on X, formerly known as Twitter, okay, that the Pow Pow Bang Bang took place in the early hours of Tuesday morning, May 7th, in the city's ritzy Brittle Path neighborhood, home to the rapper's Embassy Mansion, okay? The victim, whose identity has yet to be made public, was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. The assailant, who has also yet to be identified, is believed to have fled the scene in a vehicle, okay? It says a photo has emerged on social media of police taping off the street outside Drake's home, although there is currently no indication that he was connected to the Pow Pow Bang Bang in any way. Okay, so let me see if I can find like the little news, like, you know what I mean, like the little news when they talk about it. Let me see real quick. Drake. All right, hold on. I'm seeing everything but that. Let me see. Hold on. All right, I found it, guys. I found it. Appreciate the patience, y'all. Appreciate the patience. So let me pause this. Let me click on this. Share the screen. Fair use, fair use. Shout out to the art of dialogue for the clip. Let's go.
And we begin with breaking news. Developing story out of Toronto. There's currently a large police presence outside of the home of Drake after reports of an overnight shooting in the area. Here's a live look at the scene now. This is outside of 21 Park Lane Circle in North York, well known to be the home of the Toronto-born rapper. Details are still very limited, but police have confirmed to City News that the person injured is not Drake. Officers responded to the shooting around 2 this morning. One person was rushed to hospital with serious injuries. No word on the identity of that person. A suspect fled in a vehicle, but no description is available at this point. Stay with us here on BT for the latest on this developing story. And we begin with breaking.
Yeah, man, this is crazy, man. This is a crazy situation. So they already came out and said it was the security guard. Yeah, man, this was at Drake's house, man. That's crazy. But look though, so I think there's a lot more to it that they don't want to talk about. Now, everything that I'm gonna say, y'all, is alleged and it's just my opinion, okay? It's just my opinion because a lot of things, I don't believe in coincidences, okay? So y'all know that obviously it was Drake's security guard that got popped, right? Why just last week, y'all, the Weeknd's house was Pow Pow Bang Bang and his security guard was popped. And y'all know Drake and the Weeknd has beef, y'all. They got beef right now. Okay? I'll just say that. I'll just keep it at that. So let's cover that. Okay? This is just literally from last week, y'all. Okay? Security guard Pow Pow Bang Bang outside the Weeknd co-manager house in possible home invasion attempt. Okay? The guard is in critical condition at the hospital, but expected to make full recovery following the incident, which occurred at the home of Amir Cash Esselman. Okay? On early Monday morning, April 29th, a security guard was popped in Encino, California, at a home linked to music executive and the Weeknd's co-manager Amir Cash Assamelian. I'm gonna just call him Cash. Let's call him Cash, okay? Cash XO, okay? And let me rephrase my bad. Got to keep my journalistic integrity. It wasn't at the Weeknd's house. It was at his manager's house, okay? Still a very close connection, okay? LAPD sent Billboard a statement regarding the 2:30 a.m. incident. The victim was a male. He was African American, and he was 37 years old. Okay, and he was inside a guard shack when he heard several pow pow bang bangs. Okay, and discovered he had been struck. The suspects were not identified, but they were three males, and they fled the location. It says LAFD responded. Maybe they meant LAPD because Encino, that's still LA, right? That's LA County. Oh no, maybe it's fire department. LA Fire Department. Okay, my bad, y'all. So LAFD responded and transported the victim to a local hospital in unknown condition. Okay, and they said a resident spoke to KTLA and explained that the affluent neighborhood is quiet and rarely experiences violent incidents like this. Quote, I'm sure whatever happened here was captured on the security camera, she said. Unfortunately, that can bring danger with it. Police told KTLA that Cash was inside the home at the time of the incident, but it's unclear whether the suspects ever entered the residence. A separate report from KTTV notes that the wounded guard placed the call to the police and identified the suspect as three men in hoodies and masks. Though the unnamed guard was in critical condition at the hospital, he will make a full recovery. Sources tell Billboard that this was on an attempted home invasion. Man, that's scary, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I've been through something like this. This is scary. According to KTLA, Cash House is reportedly on sale for $12 million. Aside from his work with the Weeknd as his manager and co-founder of the Singers XO Records, Cash has also worked with top hip-hop acts such as Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, and Diddy. Oh, Diddy. Of course, they got to say that name. The executive is currently embroiled in a Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud, which saw Drake take shots at Weeknd and Cash himself on the track Push Ups. Wow, y'all. Wow, man. Fair use.
Now to some breaking news out of Encino, where a security guard has been wounded outside of a music executive's home.
Gigi Graciette is live there with all the details. Gigi.
And a man, we're told, is fighting for his life. He's in his early 30s in critical condition and at last check was in surgery. You are looking live at this private road here in Encino. LAPD and their investigators still here. Take a look at this video just shot for you. You can see police officers around a guard shack, and that is where it is believed that security guard was shot multiple times around 2:30 this morning. 911 receiving many calls from people who said they heard 3 to 4 gunshots, and it's possible the victim was alert and conscious and managed to call 911 himself, telling police that he had just been shot here at the home. The suspects, 3 men, all reportedly armed with guns, wearing hoodies, took off running right after the shooting. Now, the multi-million-dollar home belongs to Amir Ismailian, better known as Cash XO, who together with recording artist The Weeknd founded XO Records and has made quite a name for himself in the music industry. At least 4 people were inside the home at the time of the shooting, and it is believed that the security guard was working for Ismailian, who earlier we were told was at home at the time of the shooting. We're working to confirm that. Again, a man left fighting for his life after being shot here. Police working on the theory that this was possibly an attempted burglary or home invasion, but they ran into the security guard first, shot him, and then those suspects took off running. Reporting live, I'm Gigi Graciette. Back to you.
All right, Gigi, thank you.
Yeah, man, this is crazy. This is insane, y'all. So we gotta talk about it. Man. Let's talk about it, man. Shout out to Billboard for the article as well. So let's talk about it. How y'all feel about this, y'all? Think about it. Drake said that he planted all the stuff just so Kendrick can have a rap song. Why wouldn't he plan all of this and make all of this up just so he can have people leave him alone? Allegedly, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's all type of conspiracies and all type of, what ifs, and everything is alleged, but it's not unbelievable. It's not unbelievable, He could be seeking a sympathy mission. I don't know, man. I think this is turning more into a Tupac and Biggie situation. I don't think I've ever would have thought that because, there's always been, the light-skinned jokes and memes about Drake being soft, where he comes from, and all this stuff like that, right? And then, Kendrick is looked at as, the pro-black, can we all just get along type stuff, even though he's affiliated, being in Compton and stuff like that. But for the most part, he's more of a positive rapper, and obviously the Weeknd is a singer, but I mean, dude, it's looking like a lot of weird and crazy stuff is going on, and it's coming to the point where pow pow bang bang is happening, and that can definitely lead to a Biggie and a Tupac situation that I don't wish this on none of these guys, I enjoy their music and stuff like that. It don't seem like they've done stuff to where as though they need to be, deleted or unalived or anything like that. So, I mean, this is definitely crazy, man. I mean, they should definitely keep this in the studio. All of this should definitely be kept in the studio. This sounds sus. I never heard of a drive-by in Canada. They don't even allow pow pow there, like talking about. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, man. I don't know. It's truly sad and uncalled for. I just pray nobody is unalive because of a rap battle. Not that it's related, but just saying, yeah, man, it's just we don't know if these are related, y'all. So we're just kind of, it's just a coincidence is what I'm saying. Remember, Drake did take shots at the Weeknd, on his diss track, on the push-ups. He was, taking jabs at him and stuff like that, so we know they beefing, and they've had beef for years, well over 10 years, because originally the Weeknd was supposed to sign with OVO, okay? And the Weeknd said no and signed with his own record label XO with Warner Brothers, and they haven't been cool ever since. And if you guys didn't know, y'all know, which is crazy, ironically, it's considered to be Drake's best work, okay? Which is called Take Care. It's the Take Care album, y'all. And the Weeknd wrote half, if not that whole album, y'all. Okay. Let me show you the what's the name. I'm trying to find when the Weeknd says that. Look, you can't find anything no more, man. Google, man, they be making sure you can't find none of this stuff. Okay, because now everything that I'm finding, they're just saying that they're collaborated, but the Weeknd actually had a article. He did a what they call it. He did like an interview. He did an interview with a magazine, and he said that he wrote half of Take Care. He said that was his album, pretty much, and he gave the songs to Drake. You know what I'm saying? So he gave him that sound. So it's crazy how there's a lot of writing and ghostwriting allegations with Drake when it comes to his two, most revered projects, which is Take Care, had the contributions of the Weeknd, and If You're Reading This It's Too Late, and that's with the contributions of Quinn Miller. Remember, we found out Quinn Miller was writing for him. So it's Drake's situation is crazy, man. It's definitely crazy. Let me see. Trying to keep up with the chat. Hold on. Definitely should have kept in civil in the studio. Some folks acting way too much emotional. Sometimes art should not imitate life. Yeah, man. Yeah, in the 1980s, they kept it on wax. Yep. Let me see. I feel like this is a distraction of some bigger worldly matter. It could be. It definitely could be. Hey, y'all know I be wearing, we be having our tinfoil teacups sometimes, let me see. You said who was the common denominator of all this? What you trying to say? You said you don't think Kendrick is in on it. Yeah, I don't think Kendrick has anything to do with this. Because just from the two articles that I read you, I mean, it would actually seem like it's more so a beef between the Weeknd and Drake, But who knows, y'all? All this is alleged. We're just kind of just thinking things. Maybe it's a coincidence. Let me see. I'm sorry, but I feel like Drake is behind all of the shenanigans. Possibly. Drake Take Care albums, mostly the Weeknd. It really wasn't mutual. Yeah, I remember. That's what I was talking about. Yep. Yeah, they've had beef for years. This is wild. I mean, the whole situation is crazy. I think the security was collateral damage. Hope both survive and have speedy recoveries. Yes. Send our prayers to them, man. Because they're just doing their job. They're securing these artists. They're securing their property and stuff. And they getting in the crossfire, literally, of, whatever these people got going on behind the scenes, when violence comes into play, it ruins my love for music. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Kendrick has better things to do. This cries BBL Drizzy. Has Drake written anything like in his whole career built on ghostwriters? Yeah, man. It came out that Lil Yachty's been writing songs for him too, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that. But we can keep it going, man, because they're saying that in the same day, y'all, Drake's London store. He has a store called the OVO store, okay? He has a store called the OVO store that got vandalized, y'all. Okay? The same day. So his house got pow, pow, bang, bang. His security guard got caught in the crossfire, and all the way in London. So this is across the pond, y'all. This is across the Atlantic Ocean. The same day, his store was vandalized, and they said they not like us. Okay, basically quoting the song from Kendrick Lamar, the beef that's igniting the beef with Drake. Okay, it says, "I love how England is the little cousin spectating in this." Yeah, this is crazy, y'all. This is insane. This is insane. I don't know, man. There's just so much going on. I mean, all of this can be a distraction. I don't know, man. Vandalize I can give to crazy fans. Yeah, man, these people are crazy. He got on the Europeans' nerves. We need more mental health awareness, definitely, man. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Kendrick got writers. He got a song with like 8 writers. Yeah, I saw that too. But he's more known to be more of a lyricist than Drake as well. So I don't know. I think all these dudes got writers. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. But let's talk about this too, man. It's a lot of conspiracy stuff going on, y'all. Okay, so we can, we brought up the whole little thing that happened with the Weeknd, right? Weeknd's manager, the Weeknd's team, after beefing with Drake, all of a sudden his house get pow pow bang bang. Then Drake's house get pow pow bang bang. Both of the security guards are in a hospital and stuff like that, right? But I didn't even realize this, y'all, man. So shout out to TMZ for the article. It says that Drake and Kendrick Lamar is on the same record label, y'all. And remember how they were saying that they were allegedly the labels were igniting the whole Tupac and Biggie beef and making money off that and stuff like that, the West Coast, East Coast war. So I find that very interesting that Drake and Kendrick Lamar is dropping all of this music, right? That's charting high, getting all these streams and stuff like that. And UMG is making all the money off of this, you know? Very interesting. So it says Drake and Kendrick Lamar rumor about UMG mediating BS label ain't interfering. So this is just a rumor, y'all. This is just a rumor, but we're still going to talk about it, okay? It says there's a rumor going around that Drake and Kendrick Lamar, okay, shared music label tried to force them. My bad, y'all, my bad. Okay. It said there's a rumor going around that Drake and Kendrick Lamar shared music label tried to force them to squash their beef, but turns out it's totally unfounded, TMZ has learned. Here's the deal. A blind item is being circulated that purports to have the inside scoop on an alleged meeting between Kendrick, Drake, and Universal Music Group, which both artists are technically signed to via distribution I can't even say that. Through a third-party label, okay? Through distribution, all right? Subsidiaries, okay? It says, look. It says, currently waiting for proof. Take with a grain of salt until then. It says Drake, okay, it says, from an insider waiting on proof in form of documents. Will update whenever I receive it. It says P. Lang, who is Kendrick, and XO, The Weeknd, as of yesterday, were asked by Universal Music Group to end the beef with OVO Drake. Kendrick apparently isn't budging at all, but UMG is pressing hard on their request to squash the beef. UMG also had a Zoom meeting with all of the parties involved, and they want Kendrick either directly or said through P. Lang to post a statement clarifying that Drake isn't a Pedialyte, okay, if Kendrick agrees to end the beef. Drake is losing the beef in UMG's eyes. So from UMG's perspective, the sooner that this beef ends, the better. The Pedialyte accusations directed at Drake are costing UMG, Nike, and other parties a lot of money. Interesting. Very interesting, y'all. Very interesting. It says there's a few bullet points addressed in the blind item, including the claim that UMG honchos tried to force Kendrick to capitulate to Drake and apologize and squash the beef. Okay, all right. It says their beef is hurting Drake's bottom line. They're losing big time. Okay. It says it also sounded pretty thorough and detailed, but sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ there was no such meeting between UMG, Drake, and Kendrick, and that this entire little narrative, which is starting to go viral online, is completely made up and not true. How y'all feel about this? Do y'all think this is believable? It says we're told not only did UMG not insert itself here, but our sources who are familiar with the inner workings of the label say Universal would never jump into something like this. Okay. It says the way that it was explained to TMZ, Drake and Kendrick's beef is between them and completely separate from the business side of things, and UMG just doesn't think it's their place to step in either way. So they didn't, nor did they ever consider doing so. You know, I mean, but they're making money off of it. If you look up these beef songs, these diss tracks that's coming out, look who's distributing the music, okay, and who's the labels and stuff like that. It says, mind you, there's also the fact that all of these music drops have clearly only helped them. All the tracks between these two guys have spurred a lot of streams and plays. Exactly. That's dollars for UMG. So objectively, there's a financial incentive to keep the beef like this going. Thank you, TMZ, for keeping it real. It says in terms of whether it actually will keep going on or or go away, all signs point to the latter. DJ Head telegraphed this earlier this week, suggesting Drake was throwing in the towel and moving on. Of course, that was before the pow pow bang bang that took place at Drake House. Not telling how the unfortunate development may. No, it says no telling how the unfortunate development may affect things in the music space on the issue of either of these titans being brought in by the principal to work out their problems. We're told is complete BS. Okay. It says, here's hoping they can work out the issues quietly and non-violently behind the scenes. How y'all feel? Do y'all think this is all too much of a coincidence? Y'all think this is all too much of a coincidence? You said it's a distraction? I can believe that. I can believe that. They sitting back eating popcorn watching the show. Man, give Kitty a helicopter. Okay. I used to work for Universal. Well, intern under them. Oh, wow. Interesting. UMG is behind everything? Okay, allegedly. They are making money. They are making money from all of this. Nobody cares about his bottom line. He's made a lot of money cosplaying. Drake is so annoying. I stopped messing with him allegedly when XXXTentacion said if something happens to him, Drake did it. I'm waiting for someone to talk about it. Yeah, I remember that. I actually remember that. I remember that. Yeah, everything is alleged, y'all. Kendrick has a Pulitzer Prize award in Harvard University music classes and studying Kendrick music theory. This is huge. Not surprised a very small minority controls the majority. Yeah, that's true. This is very interesting and timely, right? Seems very calculated, right? Seems very calculated. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. They act like Drake is Tony Montana, right? This is scary, man. This is scary, y'all. This is definitely scary, man. But obviously more news is gonna come out, and maybe they're gonna come out with some more diss tracks, or maybe everything will be settled. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm very interested in seeing what's gonna happen after this. But you know, the saga continues, y'all. The saga continues.